I hope you like. I got a life-proof, waterproof case for the phone, and that was recorded off the phone as opposed to a GoPro. So I'm trying something different because my computer's a Mac and that's what I edit everything off. I'm just doing everything off that, and because we've got the Starlink, whenever we've got the Starlink on, everything syncs up and I don't have to do any SD cards, I don't have to do anything, it just automatically goes up. So we've come down to Mushroom Rock. Whether or not we do the whole walk, we'll see. I don't think so. It's supposed to be like a 1.5 hour walk, and the boys are definitely not in the mood for that, but it sort of goes around this rock formation here. I'm just trying to get down here to show you guys and see if we can see down into this sort of cutaway that the ocean's created down here. Makes me wonder if like all this was caused by when the ocean levels were higher, and or whether this is a case of rain and washout and everything over time has washed out and created this sort of bit of a gorge. We've seen very similar stuff to this in South Australia, where softer sections of rock get washed away by ocean action, but I kind of expected this to be, you know, to have the ocean up in it, but it is dry as down there. There's even plants and greenery going in there. But the Mushroom Rock, let's see if this will bring it up, is that there. Probably not the best angle of it. But yeah, it's mushroom-like, I suppose. That's a better view of it. Maybe a shiitake mushroom. Anyway. Yeah. It's not a bad spot to sit, and what I like looking at, especially in this afternoon sun, is see all the bits of layers of rock which are falling, and it's all craggly and pretty wild looking there, so pretty cool.
What are you doing, James? What are you doing? What are you doing?
There's crystals all over through here.
Bit of leftovers getting reheated to sit up on Red Bluff here and watch the sunset while we eat. And have Kalbarri out there in the background. Pretty special.
Oh, keep. We don't need one.
Hey buddy.
I love these rocks.
Yes, how cool are they? Just not like anything we get back home. Ollie, come here. Oh, you okay, Billy?
Morning guys. Super early. We've come out here to Nature's Window in Kalbarri National Park. That's the Murchison River behind us. And we're coming out with some friends of ours to watch the sunrise. It is so beautiful. Not going to do much talking. I'll get some footage, get some photos and chuck the drone up, I think. Look at that. yes, it's obviously very beautiful from that footage. It's just incredible out here. But what I thought I'd show you guys, and then I promise I'll shut up for a little bit, is this. So you can see, and there's a lot of different levels of this formation with different sort of densities of waves. So this looks like what you'd see on a beach or something, and for good reason. So this is at one point would have been the level of a very shallow lake or the ocean, right up at this level, and quite shallow because these are very small, close together. Down here, you can see there's sections where it starts to get a bit bigger, and obviously the ocean was a little bit deeper at this point, still quite shallow. But yeah, there's all these different levels where you can see the different ocean levels, and it's sort of basically a time capsule, that this was all sitting here at one point, probably millions of years ago. And you look down there, that's the current level of the river. Very, very cool to see that. So yeah, I hope at least a couple of you find that a little bit interesting, because I certainly did. We've come down into the Z-Bend Gorge walk, and it's beautiful. Bit of a steep walk down, it'll be a steep one up, but the kids are doing really well. We're going to go right down to the river, see how we go. Might try and get a swim in. We'll see. Apparently the water's pretty cold. We had friends come out here yesterday and gave us the hot tips. So yeah, enjoy a bit of scenery. Oh, how cool's that? Coming down here. Oh, look at that. you just recorded saying that. I definitely won't.
Yeah, follow Billy.
Wow. Oh.
Just go slow, baby.
Wow. Let's see. Get across the hip.
Yeah, that's right.
Those colours, Tim.
Yeah, wow. Do you want your sunnies back? Do you want your sunnies back?
Yeah.
There it is, there's the river.
Oh, yeah, there is flow.
Yeah, there's some movement there.
We'll follow that flow.
Oh, the edge looks alright. And there's the river. So beautiful down in here. Refreshing. And now the walk up, doing the climb. Had to just sit there after the swim and take some mental snapshots. It was a very special spot. Up you go, Zoe. It's tight through there with the backpack on.
It is.
I'm out to the skywalk. This is the last sort of main thing to see out here. Very impressive bit of engineering. Just comes straight out. Look at that, looking straight down onto the river. Look at that, boys. Yeah, look through. If you walk out on this bit, you can look straight through. I'll have to get the drone out, I think. Behind me is Shark Bay. All this out here is all the massive expanse of Shark Bay. So we've come to a highway side lookout here. This is the Gascoyne lookout, I think is, or looks over the Gascoyne type region. Apparently there's a big, I'm not sure which one it is, but this is all formed as part of a massive crater, one of the largest craters in the world. So anyway, that was pretty interesting to read about. Massive can of rocks there, and interestingly, a sort of like a memorial area here for people. It's a bit sad reading some of them. Some lives just taken way too young, but there's all faces to all sorts of people in here, both young and old, and you know, talking about, you know, enjoying your final view and everything like that. Not a bad spot for memorial, but yeah, still, yeah, it puts a bit of a somber tone on this area. Anyway, yeah, we've been driving for a few hours so far, hoping to get near Carnarvon today. We had yesterday basically, once we got back from the national park there and doing Nature's Window and everything like that, we basically spent the whole afternoon. I serviced the cruiser, gave it a nut and bolt check, same as the caravan. We did the, I cleaned out the inside of the cruiser, we caught up on some work. So yeah, we went for a swim in the pool and then went for a bit of a walk with the dog and just ended up deciding to get fish and chips, which were really, really good. The fish and chips in Kalbarri, just down from the Kalbarri Anchorage Caravan Park, was really, really good, directly across from the park there. So yeah, this morning we just spent the morning packing down, doing a bit of work, did the shopping, you know, all the last town things that you do before you get ready to spend a bit of time remote. So a few big days, and yeah, we'll get ourselves sorted, and yeah, might see you a couple of times on the road, but we'll see how we go. Otherwise, if we don't, this will either be the end of the episode, get rid of those flies, or we'll the end of this episode and we'll see you at Kalbarri National Park, or continue on and we'll see you on the road along the way. I suppose you'll find out. So we've just pulled up in Carnarvon, had a bit of a brunch and stuff like that, a bit of a coffee, and I've just jumped in the van, diced up a piece of pork roast, gotten a lot of the fat off it, marinated and put some dry rub and some spices and herbs on it, and bagged it up. I'm about to chuck it in the oven. Pulled pork is on the go for tonight. Into the travel oven. I use this as a bit of extra protection, try and stop it from overflowing and creating washing for no reason. That tucks in there. Lock that up. Bam. So that's on. Should get to maybe 90-ish, hopefully, or 100-ish, and just sit there for the next 5 or so hours. We'll see how we go. The moment of truth. It is just before 7 o'clock. We've just pulled up. This has been sitting around about 100 degrees for the whole time. I've not opened this at all. Let's see how we're looking. Come on, get out of there. Oh, I might have to put this down for a sec. Alright, I figured it out. I had to let the steam out of the oven bag. That is hot. Wow, that is hot. Whew. Anyway, I reckon that's going to be pretty good. This is straight out. I cut the bag open, put it in this. Look at that. That's just absolute fall apart pulled pork. Yum. We'll put this on rolls with a bit of coleslaw, mayo, etc. That's going to be so good. So that was in the oven in the back of the car at 100 degrees for like 4.5, 5 hours. Spot on. And yeah, like by the time the afternoon rolled around, it was starting to get late. So we went, just swallowed a fly. Anyway,